All right, Coach, season began, the slow start, kind of waiting for things to start clicking, and now, result-wise, especially on the court, things are going well. You got the winning streak, now you get your first conference victory, but now back-to-back CC2A victories. Things are going well for you guys right now.
Yeah, we're really proud of how hard our guys are playing. Loose balls, saves out of bounds, charges. We seem to be first of the basketball on all the hustle plays. That's contagious with everybody on the court. The bench gets fired up, fans get fired up when we're playing at home. It's a good environment, it's a good feel, a lot of good camaraderie going on with the team right now.
Facing Chico on Friday and going back on the road, how do you guys build off with 2 leagues? I mean, obviously you got a winning streak, but just building off these conference victories that mean a lot in the standings. How do you build off those heading to Chico this week?
It's all defensive based from this basketball team. We're getting out in passing lanes, we're denying, we're getting deflections, we're getting open court opportunities in fast break situations. We have skilled players like Malik Morgan, our freshman, and Alan Guay, our senior, and they're quick and very hard to guard in the open court. And if we can get those transitions, those plays, those possessions in a game, it really benefits us over a lot of our conference opponents.
What have you seen watching video of Chico?
They're big, they're well coached, they're extremely tall and long, and very well coached team. So it's going to be a very difficult challenge just to play them. It's going to be tough to play them on the road. It's a rivalry game, which we're kind of downplaying this week, other than just having another game that hopefully we can go out and play well and get it to go our style, and an up-tempo game, to get an open court game, and I like our chances.
It was asked with Andrew, but can you pinpoint to a certain part of the season where things really start to see a difference?
We've won 8 games and lost 4, and we started off well, and we had a couple of setbacks with some league games. It's been good. I like our guys. Our guys are enjoying each other a lot. There's a lot of fun. There's a lot of laughter. We understand our roles now, and I think when we went to Alaska and developed our roles a little clearer, I think that was key in turning ourselves around and playing at a higher level.
Coach, Malik Morgan, freshman, is also the CC2A Player of the Week. A lot of players have played better for you, but I'd have to say he's the biggest swing as he plays well. So do the Lumberjacks. There was a point during that losing streak, and he struggled at home against San Bernardino. He was buried on your bench. What did it take to get Malik to where he is now?
But there were some freshman growing pains for a week or two, and finals were coming up, and I think it was a bad time to play Cal State San Bernardino on our schedule. Just that not everything was clicking for us. He certainly is leading the conference in assists. He's got an uncanny way of finding people in transition. His speed with the basketball is amazing. As a freshman, I just can't imagine how good he's going to be as a senior. We're really excited about how well he's going to progress. He's already playing at a high level. It helps to have good shooters on either wing, so you can find people like Drew Combs, like Austin Bryan, like Ethan Dillard. Those guys can shoot the basketball. He's got scores that can step out of the post with David Howard and Tom Witzel. I mean, those guys all can shoot the ball, and if he gets them the ball in a timely fashion and they get set up in their favorite spots on the court, he gets an assist, and he's done that often this year.
Coach, you've been scoring a lot lately, but everybody keeps talking about defense. Did you guys do anything differently defensively, or is it an attitude thing and people have decided to start playing more defense?
When I use the combination of players with Allen and Malik on the court at the same time, and then running Drew Combs in, we have some speed. And playing those guys together often for a lot of minutes, those combinations of players, helps us in the full court press, 94 feet, and I think that's really helped us defensively.
Final question for me, Coach. You don't like losing to anybody. I know you're downplaying the rivalry, but for your fan base, it's been very frustrating that Chico's had your number lately. How tough has that been for you and your coaching staff?
Yeah, they're a very good basketball team. They've had everybody's number here recently. They're a very good basketball team. They were ranked earlier this year. They're good, and Coach Klink, I actually have a great respect for. He's a very good friend as well. We talk more than any other coaches in the conference as far as my relationship. with other coaches. I mean, we get along extremely well. It's a Chico rivalry. We'll revisit that when they come to the Lumberjack Arena.
It's going to be a hostile crowd regardless, rivalry or not. It's probably the closest thing to Lumberjack Arena you're going to find in the CC2A. How can you use that to your benefit?
You know, our basketball players are basketball players, and they play off the crowd, whether they're getting cheered on or cheered against, and we look forward to that. I know our players do, but when you're on the road and you're getting cheered against, there's a heightened poise that needs to be, you know, brought within the team, and hopefully that starts with the coaching staff, and we stay poised and calm under some duress, because I'm sure there will be a whole bunch.
Coach,